Welcome to this explainer. We are diving straight into a technological shift so massive it's completely redefining our reality: the rapid evolution of artificial intelligence. We're going to explore exactly how we balance this incredible leap, a technology that's already outperforming humans in basic coding and medical exams, with the totally irreplaceable value of human judgment. So you might be wondering, is the future of AI just smarter software? Well, short answer, absolutely not. It's incredibly tempting to think of AI as just an upgraded computer program, but what once seemed like pure science fiction is now becoming the very foundation of our businesses and global infrastructure. It's fundamentally going to reshape how we work, how organizations operate, and really how society functions from the ground up. At this point, the question isn't whether AI will affect the future, but rather how humanity is going to adopt to it. And it's wild when you realize that AI isn't just waiting in the wings, it is actively driving these 8 critical sectors right now. From fortifying national security and optimizing transport logistics to totally revolutionizing healthcare diagnostics and powering global finance, communications, manufacturing, and education. This isn't tomorrow's technology, folks. It's our operational reality today. To wrap our heads around this shift without getting completely overwhelmed, we're going to follow a clear roadmap today. First, the rapid expansion of AI, then the dawn of intelligent systems, navigating the risks, human-AI collaboration, and finally, governing our future. Let's jump into part 1, the rapid expansion of AI, and exactly why it accelerated so fast. You see, this acceleration didn't just happen in a vacuum. It's totally a domino effect. Think about it. 90% of the world's entire data was generated just in the last few years. When you combine that massive data availability with incredible leaps in computing power and modern cloud infrastructure, boom, you create the absolute perfect breeding ground for advanced machine learning models to thrive at breakneck speed. Because of that perfect storm, what modern AI can do today is just staggering. We aren't just talking about basic automation anymore. These systems are effortlessly generating content, translating languages on the fly, and spotting hidden patterns in absolute oceans of data. It goes way beyond simple tasks. They can deeply analyze complex information and actively support critical, real-time operational decisions at a scale we literally couldn't have imagined a decade ago. Moving right along to part 2, the dawn of intelligent systems and their everyday integration. You know, the future of work and life isn't going to be some isolated piece of software running on a desktop. We're talking about fully interconnected, highly intelligent environments. AI is going to be the active brain behind smart cities, steering autonomous vehicles, and directing advanced logistics and robotics. It's moving into predictive healthcare too, actually anticipating medical needs before they become emergencies. We are looking at a future where our critical infrastructure and public services run seamlessly on real-time coordination. But here's the catch, and it's a massive trade-off. There is no denying that this integration brings lightning-fast efficiency. But as our homes and public services become wildly capable, our societal dependency on these incredibly complex systems skyrockets. We are essentially weaving this technology into the very fabric of our survival. Which brings us to part 3, navigating the AI risks and facing those big uncertainties head-on. Because with all this power comes some pretty massive vulnerabilities, roughly broken down into thirds. Technologically, about 34% of the risk involves serious threats like cyber attacks and deepfakes. Then, societally, taking up another 33%, we face tough issues like employment inequality, privacy erosion, and mass surveillance. And the final third? That's psychological. We're talking about rampant misinformation and automation bias, which is basically when we just blindly trust whatever a machine outputs without questioning it. With profound risks like those, governments and massive organizations are suddenly steering down some incredibly difficult decisions. They have to figure out how to maintain resilience and regulation in a landscape that literally changes every single day. I mean, who actually holds control? Where do we place our trust? And if an intelligent system makes a critical mistake, who gets held accountable? These aren't just IT problems anymore. They are foundational ethical dilemmas. Let's pivot to part 4, the human-AI collaboration, and where we fit into all this. So despite the common doom and gloom of AI replacing everyone, experts actually believe the most successful future is deeply collaborative. It's all about playing to our respective strengths. AI is brilliant at handling the heavy lifting: data analysis, forecasting, constant monitoring, and endlessly repetitive tasks. But you know what that does? It frees us up. An AI might crush you in a game of chess, but it can't brainstorm strategy over a coffee. The future demands that humans double down on what makes us human: leadership, creativity, strategic decision-making, and critical thinking. And here is your ultimate reality check. No matter how advanced these systems get, human judgment remains absolutely essential. An algorithm might process 1 trillion data points a second, but it does not possess emotion. It has no inherent wisdom, no real intent, and zero accountability. The technology is phenomenal at giving us recommendations, but at the end of the day, humans must look at those recommendations and determine the actual priorities, our core values, and the real-world consequences. Finally, Part 5. Governing our intelligent future through active preparation. To actually manage these risks, the global rulebook is literally being written right now. Major global organizations are stepping up to build vital guardrails. You've got the World Economic Forum deeply tracking societal impacts with their Future of Jobs reports. NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, has rolled out a comprehensive AI risk management framework. Meanwhile, the ISO is working hard on technical standardization, and the European Union is leveraging its cybersecurity agency to ensure robust defense. This right here is the essential scaffolding for responsible use. But hey, governance isn't just up to massive global institutions. It trickles all the way down to you and me. Preparing for this future means societies and individual professionals must actively strengthen our own foundations. We need robust education and razor-sharp digital literacy. We have to cultivate critical thinking and our own personal resilience. The pace of technological change is highly unlikely to slow down anytime soon, so being adaptable, that's going to be your absolute superpower, working alongside these systems. Ultimately, AI is undeniably going to be one of the defining technologies of the modern era. It's going to reshape our economies, our national security, and the future workforce itself. But, and this is absolutely key, the future won't just be shaped by the machines. It's going to be shaped by the choices humans make about how those intelligent systems are used. Strong human governance, sharp leadership, and responsible use are our true greatest safeguards. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final provocative thought. We know that human judgment, our ethics, and our adaptability are the truly irreplaceable keys to this whole new era. The technology is already here. The real variable is us. So how will your choices shape the intelligent systems of tomorrow?